Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. To everybody who's returning, and if it is your first time to my channel, hello and welcome. I am Adisang and this is my channel, aka your new home. And to ensure you've got the keys to your new home, all you've got to do is smash the subscribe button below, give this video a massive thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and just like that you are now part of the family. Alright, as you can see by the title, we're doing another book review. Yay! We're doing another book review and we are reviewing The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari by Robin Sharma. Yeah, so we're reviewing The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, and it is a self-help book. If you have not read this book yet, you must have at least heard about it. It comes very highly recommended. So yeah, we are basically doing that. It is not going to be long because I feel like to sort of know the deets you need to read the book. So I'm basically going to, I have 7 or 8 points that I have jotted down that I'm going to read or make reference to from the book, because those are the points that really stood out for me, or points that actually made me sit down and think about my life as well. So yeah, let's just do that very quickly. But basically the theme of this book is living a life of purpose, and the best way to do so is by improving yourself, but not only improving yourself or improving the way you live, but also improving the lives of those around you. And yeah, that is basically what the book is about. And really, yeah, I'm just gonna read those things that actually stood out for me, and let's get started. So I'm gonna make reference. I wrote I made the points in my phone, and then I am going to be reading from the book, right? So where's this? Okay, so basically the book is about Julian Mantle, who is a lawyer. I feel like at least the last 2 or 3 books that I read were about lawyers. Coincidence? I don't know. It is a coincidence. But he was a very top-notch lawyer, and he basically knew his stuff. He knew his business, he knew his work. Like, he was good, and he had all the materialistic things that one could actually want or could actually wish for, including a Ferrari. But in one court hearing, he had a heart attack and he was then hospitalized. It was quite serious. He was hospitalized, and immediately after he was released from hospital, he then decided, you know what, maybe, just maybe, this is not living. Maybe what I'm doing is not living, because he was in his 50s, but he looked like somebody who was very close to reaching the 100-year mark, you know. So he looked very old because he worked hard, you know, and I'm saying a lot of you knows, but yeah, you know. So basically he looked older than he actually was, like way older. And he just decided, you know what, I'm going to go out and search and look for the best way to live and enjoy my life here on earth. And he did so by selling all his belongings, including his Ferrari. He sold all of them, and he then took off and he went to the Himalayan mountains of India. Yeah, he went there and he met with the sages of Savannah. Those are the monks who live there, and they live a very peaceful and purposeful life, and we're gonna find out how they do that. All right, we're gonna do that. So the first thing is, the first point is here on page, okay, yeah. So it reads as follows. But I have learned that self-mastery and the consistent care of one's mind, body and soul are essential to finding one's highest self and living the life of one's dreams. How can you care for others if you cannot even care for yourself? How can you do good if you don't even feel good? I can't love you if I can't love myself, he offered. I think those words are very true, and this is not the first time we hear something like this. It basically boils down to, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Always fill your cup first, and then you'd be able to extend love, happiness and help, you know, joy to those around you. Yeah, it is. I think it's very important, and yeah, we need to take that into consideration more. Well, at least the monks who lived very peacefully believed in this, and they took it very seriously. So the next point is, reads, it is only when you have mastered the art of loving yourself that you can truly love others. It's only when you have opened your own heart that you can touch the hearts of others. When you feel centered and alive, you are in a much better position to be a better person. I think this one really ties in with the first one. Yeah, just start here. Start with self, and then you would be able to extend the same amount of love and care that others around you need. Next one. The next one. The next one is here. It's one line. It reads, if you want to live life to the fullest, care for your thoughts as you would your most prized possession. Care for your thoughts as you would your most prized possessions. This says to me that our thoughts are very important and contribute very, very, very much to the way we live. It says to me that the way we think contributes loads and loads and loads to the way we live. So if you want to live a happy life, think happy thoughts. That's what it says to me. Next one. This phone keeps on locking itself. Yay. Oh. The next one. Where are we? Okay. The next one. If there is a lack in your life, it is because there is a lack in your thoughts. Hold wonderful pictures in your mind's eye. Even one negative image is poisonous to your mindset. I'm going to read that again. If there is a lack in your life, it is because there is a lack in your thoughts. How powerful is that? Yeah. Think about it. Meditate on that. And I'm going to leave you at that. And the next one. Okay. The next one is what? Okay. Reads, the only reason to do something is because you want to, and because you know it is the right thing for you to do. Sounds reasonable, Gillian. Don't worry. I haven't felt for even a moment that you were forcing any of this information down my throat. That also teaches me that anything that you do willingly, you will do well and you will do wholeheartedly. But anything that you're forced to do, yeah, well, maybe not so well, basically, because there will always be that resistance towards something that you're not doing willingly or something that you're being forced to do. Also, because we've already covered the fact that, you know, our thoughts sort of govern the way we live. If you don't believe in something and you are just doing it, it means that you are most likely going to either fail or not going to do it well. Okay, the second last one. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well then, why are you not taking some time every day for your personal pit stop or rest break? Why are you not taking the time to cool down the high performance engine of your mind? Do you not see my point? Taking the time to renew yourself is the most important thing you can do. Ironically, taking time out of your hectic schedule for self-improvement and personal enrichment will dramatically improve your effectiveness once you get back into it. This one goes to all the workaholics. The workaholics, you know, people who always say, I don't have time to do this, I don't have time to do that, I don't have time to do that, because I'm booked, fully booked, I'm too busy doing that. You need to take care of yourself, and the best way to take care of yourself is also resting. You need to rest. Your body needs rest. All right? We all need to rest, because what's the point of overworking yourself? Then down the line you're gonna crash and end up not being able to do the work, or even fall ill to an extent that you won't even be able to get back to the work that was so important that you could not take a break from. So we need to prioritize rest. I know we've heard this a lot, or at least some of you guys may have heard a lot of people saying, I need to prioritize rest. This year I'm going to prioritize myself, I'm going to prioritize taking care of myself. Well, that is very important. So these people, the monks, they lived a peaceful life and they prioritize their rest. They prioritize their peace, their rest, and themselves. The last point, where's this? The last point, okay. We're almost there. The last point, which I love so much, I love it so much, and also I guess I'll say it summarizes, it just, you know, it wraps everything up properly, just that, you know. Anyway, let me stop rambling. Anyway, it reads as follows. It's not what you will get out of the books that is so enriching. It is what the books will get out of you that will ultimately change your life. You see, John, books do not actually teach you anything new. And I could not agree more. I absolutely agree with that. Books do not teach us, especially these ones. The self-help books, they hardly teach us anything new. Most of the things that, you know, here and there you learn different principles and different ways of doing something, but really, if you look at it, it's nothing new. So it says, it's not what you will get out of the books that is so enriching. It is what the books will get out of you that will ultimately change your life. So this says to me that I could read this book and not get anything out of it, and then read it the second time and not get anything out of it. But because of the timing, because of maybe where I am in life at that time, maybe where I am psychologically, maybe where I am emotionally, the third time I might get a lot out of this book. So yeah, basically that is what the book is about, or at least those are some of the things that stood out for me. I highly recommend this book. I am going to give it I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. It is a great book. Also quite interesting because in all these pages, Julian was basically teaching his ex-colleague. Julian was basically teaching his former colleague, and all this happened in one visit. So because of how interesting all these things are, they basically spent the whole night talking about the different principles and how to do it, when to do it. But what also stood out for me in this book is whatever it is that they teach, they emphasize that it must not stay with you. You must teach the next people, or teach the people that you are going to encounter, the people that you come into contact with. So don't keep the information to yourself, teach others. And that, I think, is very important. Just like most things in life, you basically teach to you basically learn to be able to teach others. You're blessed so that you can bless others. Basically, that is the end of my book review. It is a very great book, 4 out of 5, and yeah, get it for yourself, read it. If you have read it, please comment down below and let me know what you think of it, and let me know what stood out for you, perhaps any lessons, in anything that you may already be implementing in your life. That would be interesting to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for the continuous sharing, guys. Thank you so much for commenting, those of you who do comment. I really do. I appreciate the comments. I like interacting with you guys, and I guess it's also a little bit of motivation to just like keep going. Thank you so much also for the likes. You guys are super amazing. Until my next video, thank you so much. Take care and God bless you all.